Braden Miguel here with Community Driven, here to share some of our 2024 highlights through this interactive album and showcase. The first project we took on this last year was this Policy Angles live stream, a weekly show around the local legislature, and over the course talked about many issues from healthcare to the environment to criminal justice. I believe we are live. Hello everyone. How are people doing? Welcome to our Friday show. Welcome. We are live streaming to 4 different pages right now. So hello Instagram, hello Facebook, hello YouTube, and hello Twitch. Hello all of y'all. Business, Labor, and Technology Committee. It passed 5-2, and now it's going to the Senate as a whole before moving its way to the House. And I think we can guess which parties are the no's and which are the yeses. And for those who do not know what the word regenerative means, it is a system or concept that through the process of it gives back to the process. So while most people know sustainability it is a fixed kind of loop that helps maintain itself, a regenerative system not only maintains itself, but it creates more surplus, more abundance, and more potential. We turned some of these longer form pieces into shorts as well, which we then were able to share out across different channels. Hello there. My name's Braden Miguel. We're here with Community Driven, and I'm here to talk about this social enterprise, which is a company with aims of having a positive impact in the world through media and educational products, and by helping lifting up the voices of leaders in different areas to bring forward solutions. But we also want to build a model that can give back for years and decades to communities and those who are able to give time and support and help showcase different ways people can get involved with the legislative process. Another big highlight of the year was working with allies and artists to put on and help out at a number of actions and events with groups like Sunrise Movement and 350 Colorado, but also working with musician Savage Resistance.
Alright, so this is a looper. You can use it to record things and then make them loop. Record things and then make them loop. Record things and 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 make them loop.
On November 1st, we put together a painting and poetry workshop with over 8 artists in which we made blackout poetry from the same book together and created a number of art pieces for a future fundraiser we want to put on together. And putting on Green Tuesday, which is a similar event to Giving Tuesday, but with a wider range of positive impact groups, businesses, and leaders, showcasing artists as well, and a number of leaders who live or work here in the Colorado area who are doing important work. In 2024, we also created a brand new card game called The People's Champion, in which you bring together different allies, leaders, resources, and you bring them together to solve different scenario cards, which are like different ways you can have positive impact in your local environment and community. We did a number of playtests with these decks and share this idea with many people, and are going into 2025 with a lot of learning and a new prototype that we are excited to work on and get to a version that is launchable. So our principles for heading into 2025 is patient building. We did a number of projects in 2024 that were on tight schedules, and so it forced the myself and some of those projects while I was collaborating alongside others to not have a lot of wiggle room, and ultimately left to when you also the projects themselves have more work than you might determine, get into a spot where you're not doing it how you had envisioned it, and so by really taking more time can do things at a higher level of quality, even if that means we need to step back from the quantity of things we need to do. So this principle of patient building is about what are the most helpful next bricks and blocks to getting to some more of our foundational changes that we want to be helping push forward and engaging people around. And we think some of the best avenues for that are our content and doing a mix of covering policy, culture, and news, and breaking down those things in ways that can bring people in more into the process and into the conversation. And to be able to do that work, though, need to also be able to put the time towards the planning and production, the showcasing or filming, and then also the editing, publishing, and oftentimes, I guess it's publishing, marketing, to help get those pieces of content to people so that they can engage more and communally grow together and talk about what we want to learn about and impact together. So to help develop that, we're developing a Patreon system where people can give somewhere between $3 to $15 a month, and with that, get some behind the scenes content and elements of community to engage with from people kind of in that activism realm, the positive impact realm, and leadership in whatever their kind of field or area is. And as we grow that, we'll be able to bring on additional help and spend more time producing things. So stable foundation where we can create community and bring in that direct relationship with people who want to support us. We also revamped our investment and donation page. We used to get this through a different website. We've now moved to Get Butter, where we can track and engage with people a lot more. We can also ask questions about the people giving and what they feel inspired by. And so we were able to raise around $1,800 last year through this investment fundraiser page. And so we're heading into the new year with a new goal of 4,000. Try to get a fundraise that ideally maybe in the first half of the year. But we are also working on our relationship on those side with its own email newsletter, and talking to people who have given in the past, and really exploring what the difference is between someone who wants to put that additional level, who wants to or can often, that additional level of support, and how do we, if we're giving behind the scenes content and community elements to the Patreon, what are elements of insight or gratitude or heads up of what we're looking at and working on to people over there as well. 2025, we're also going to bring back the People's Champion card game and develop the next version, go from a beta to a 1.0 version using the playtest feedback we got over the summer 2024. And a lot of the playtest feedback was about those too mathy, some of the numbers, and so we don't need there to be so much math, so we can take that down just a notch, as well as developing out the synergies of the cards a little bit more. So we'll be working on that in 2025 to get to a point where we can start, even if there's smaller packs and just the early stages of what the vision is, we can start getting those into more hands and offer ways that people can get the card game to bring into game nights, to bring into the classroom and use with friends. And additionally, here in 2025, our plan is quality over quantity. So moving things like our policy angle show from a weekly show to a monthly one, and giving more time to produce, market, and have the engagement levels wanted to have. With that additional time, can also work on more focused content around art, activism, up the production. A lot of the time with video related projects is actually on the editing side, and you can work ways of simplifying the process or bringing additional help that we are going to explore here in 2025. But a lot of the times projects just, the editing is the large chunk of time that goes into it. And so taking time to work on the storytelling, work on the focus, who are the people we're trying to help with the piece, or what are the topics we're trying to explore with the piece to then move something forward. And I'm excited to go into this new year and see where we can put additional focus and energy. Those are aspects of our 2025 plan and our 2024 highlights. Thank you for watching. It has been a roller coaster of a year, honestly, from the politics side, from the life side, from I think just where the universe is at. I don't know if it's my bubbles, but who knows what the next year will bring. And stay out there supporting your community and doing what you can. We're going to be out here doing our best to do the same and bring light and positivity and impact where we can. Catch you in 2025. Have a happy new year.